Hey everybody, welcome to the Anima YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about my new journey, and that is going to be possibly selling pieces um, from my sewing. So, quick little background, I've been sewing for a few years now, and I was introduced to sewing by my husband. Yes, I was introduced to sewing by my husband, and he was introduced to sewing, if I'm not mistaken, by his grandmother. So we're not professionals at all, but we do sew, and we sew mostly our clothes for ourselves and our clothes for our children. So I noticed with sewing, going on the sewing journey, I have collected quite a bit of fabric, borderline hoarding fabric. So I started thinking about what I can do with all this extra fabric, and I thought maybe I can make some little items to start selling. So watching a couple of different YouTube channels, trying to get some ideas, I found this one YouTuber who talks about making like little bags, purses, things like that with her leftover fabric. But she also got into getting free fabric, which blew my mind. And I'm gonna put all her information in the description box below because I definitely want to give her credit. And also, she just gives out a bunch of great information. So definitely go to her channel, watch some of her YouTube videos. And this, I have never talked to this lady. I'm not getting anything from her. I want to give credit because she gave me a lot of inspiration on not only ideas for what I can start making, but where to get free fabric, because the fabric scraps that I have are more like this kind of thin, cotton fabric made for clothes, and not thicker fabric that you would make bags with. So first I want to show you the bag that I did make from some leftover fabric that I had found at Joann's, Hobby Lobby. There's a place down in my area called Jacqueline's Fabric, and they'll have those little bins with things on sale, tables, stuff like that. So at first I was trying to make clothes out of them, but the fabric was too thick because it is more of like an upholstery or maybe curtain fabric. So I ended up taking it all apart because I had made some skirts and they didn't turn out right. So I ended up cutting it all up. I didn't want to throw the fabric away because I don't like waste. And I ended up making this bag. And it turned out, for me, it turned out really nice. I love it. So I made this a couple days ago. It took me a few days to make just because I watched so many different YouTube tutorials, and there's so many different ways to make bags and purses. But after I sort of came up with my own idea, this is what I ended up with. And I'm not quite done yet. I've only got one strap. I gotta put another strap over here. But after the strap, I'm pretty much done. I didn't get to put a zipper on there because I wanted to just get down the basics of how to make the bag. And it turned out really nice. I really, really like it. It's all, fabric scraps, so I don't have to throw anything away. And I really enjoyed it. And I can't wait to start wearing it out in public. Oh, and these are from, obviously, as you can tell, I had some old jeans that I found at the thrift store. Cut those up for the pockets, so they can have pockets on the side. They got pockets on the inside. So, anyway, let me talk real quick about what she said. And I'm going to go through it real quick because I really would prefer, I don't prefer, but go to her channel because she breaks it down on how to get the free fabric. So what she does say is just do a quick Google search or an internet search on places that sell upholstery or any type of linen, curtains, things like that. And usually when you go to those places, they have fabric swatches, which are samples of the fabric that they used for the curtains and, you know, chairs and whatever they're upholstering. So what I did was I did the Google search, but I got all the big name places. So I started trying to, you know, scroll to 2, 3, 4 pages, see if I could find some smaller stores. And I found a few. I reached out to them through email. I didn't really hear anything back. So then I went on to Facebook Marketplace. Now this is not something she mentions, but still one thing that she said is that I really thought was important is don't give up your search and search in as many places as you can if this is something that you really want to do. So I went to Facebook Marketplace to see if I can find some upholstery stores that way, and I ended up coming across this post where they said free fabric, getting rid of fabric, come pick it up. So I said okay, contacted them, and let me see if I can just show you real quick the box they gave me. That's the box right here. And I'm going to show you a little bit of what I got. It's quite a bit. I was quite overwhelmed, but also really excited because some of this fabric is just gorgeous. So I'm going to go through it fairly quickly, but I got to show you this. Some of this fabric is really pretty. It's really nice. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I can make so much stuff. And of course, they're not really big, huge pieces, but they're big enough to make the bags, you know, handbags, and, you know, whatever else, small little items that I can start thinking of. And they're not cheap. They're not cheap fabric swatches, you know, or fabric. You know, this is Ralph Lauren, and it's free. You can't go wrong with free 99. Let me tell you, look how pretty that is. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at this. Look at this. I was so, and they were, you know, the thing was, they were happy to get it off their hands. And when I started doing my own research, I'm gonna go through this one more time. I know I'm going through it pretty quick. I know everybody's not excited as I am, but this fabric is absolutely gorgeous, and it feels good too. It's good quality. But anyway, when I was doing more research on fabric, and when these stores make, you know, these, you're talking about thousands, hundreds, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands pounds of, I don't even want to make up the number, but these different companies are making all this fabric, and then what happens is they make these swatches, of course, to send to the store so people can look through it, possibly take them home, you know, see what goes with their color scheme or what have you. And the thing is, the fabric style goes out of style, and they just throw these away, and they go straight to landfills. And when I started doing research and realizing that I think it was billions of tons of fabric is made each year, and then millions of tons of fabric that goes to the landfills that's just thrown away. And it's like, so, you know, when the other YouTuber was talking, look how pretty that is. Look at that. And that's so soft. But anyway, when the other YouTuber was saying, you know, a lot of these places are just happy to give it away because some of them have the same sentiment. They don't want to, oh, it was one of those, real pretty. They don't want to just throw it away. They, you know, some of them try to give it away. Some of them sell it, I guess. But this company that I found on Facebook Marketplace, they were like, yeah, trying not to throw it away. Please come pick it up. That is so pretty right there. Look at that. Can you see that? Let me try to get some light on it. That is so pretty. If I put this one with this one, and even this one, and a lot of times when they do make the fabric swatches, they do kind of color code them. They put some of the colors together, so you don't have to go through it too much. These are really pretty. Sorry, I know I'm going through it kind of fast, because there's a lot. There's a lot that I ended up getting. So I got a bunch of these fabric swatches, and I know I'm going through. I want to go through each and every one slowly. Look at this one. I love this one. I love this. And here's the thing: on the back, it has information on where it comes from. So you can always even reach out to the main company and just ask, you know, what they do with their leftover fabric swatches. So a lot of this is cut fabric that they didn't use as well. And one thing I want to show is I have made this skirt last year. I made this skirt for myself last year because I found this fabric at Jackman's and it was on sale. But it was on sale for like, I can't remember how much it was a yard, but I got 2 yards and I paid like $40. I paid $40 for 2 yards. So $20-something a yard, and that was on sale. That was on sale, but I loved it, and I had to have it because I love like when there's words. And again, I cut up little pockets and some old fabric that I had, so I can make pockets on my skirt. But anyway, I want you to look at this fabric that I paid $40 for 2 yards, and this is what I got in what I got for free for the company that gave me all the free fabric. And this is probably about 2 yards. It's almost the exact same thing. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Free 99. Look at this. I absolutely love it. It's so, I can look at this all day. I can look at this all day. And I got it upside down. I'm sorry. Let me check out that shoulder. I could have told me. You got it upside down, girl. Look at that. I just love the script. So what I'm thinking about doing with this is maybe making a bag as well. But I might make another skirt. I don't know. Lots of ideas. If you got an idea, let me know. But I was just flabbergasted, yes. And kind of upset with myself. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I got this for free. $40 free. $40 free. Come on. Because you got to put the work in. You got to put the work in. Free is not going to land in your lap. But there's some other, I'll show you a little bit more. Again, more swatches. And this one is so, is this the one? Oh, it's so soft. I wish you can feel it. It's so soft. It's so soft. Let me see. Look at this. Wouldn't that be a pretty bag? I'm not even a real big purse person, but look at this one. So also in her video, what I liked is, if you see, there's this tag on the back. So I'm gonna have to learn how to take this off because it's pretty, I was trying to peel it earlier, it's pretty on there. Like just the paper comes off and it's glued on there pretty good. Like they were like, they didn't want it to come off at all. She said to iron it. Oh, it's upside down. She said to iron it, and that'll kind of loosen up some of the glue. And I think she said to wash it, but I'm gonna have to go back and watch the channel because you don't want to. Oh my goodness, did you see that? There was one that I just, look at that. Oh my goodness, that was gorgeous. Because you don't, I think some of this fabric is, you can't just wash it. It's dry clean only. So it's best to try to, and that is so soft. It's best to try to take this paper off by hand best you can so you don't mess the fabric up. And it just goes on and on and on and on. Free. Free, free, free. And I can't even open this up. I mean, it's folded quite a bit. See how many layers that is. And it's really good, nice, heavy. Especially since we're coming into the, you know, it's September. We're getting ready to go. Well, it's not September yet. It's August. I'm due September 10th. That's why I'm praying for September. But we're getting ready to get into the fall. And I like making heavier clothing items for my family. This one. Isn't that nice? So I'm gonna show you a few more pieces because I know y'all like, I know you like, girl, I'm gonna show us all this. These are the other two. Look at this. Look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at this. You know how gorgeous this is? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Definitely a nice bag. Definitely a nice bag. And this is the same thing. Yeah, I think this is the same thing, just cut. Or curtains. Find somebody who wants to. I mean, curtains are real easy to make. Okay, one more. One more. There's one other piece of fabric. This one. I think this is the same thing. I think it's just inside out. And see, look, it's got cuts, just so you know it's used. It's got a big hole in it, which is fine. Look at all this. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. For free. This one's nice. Oh, here's the, it has been so difficult for me to find like white fabric. And I don't know how good that's gonna show up on this camera, but it is white, bone white or opal white or whatever color this would be considered. I didn't get a whole lot of it, but it's enough. I didn't want to make a shirt. It looks just big enough to make a nice, and it feels, it's heavy, but it still feels movable. And I think I can make a nice shirt out of this. Again, free. You can't go wrong with free. So, either way, I just wanted to make this quick little video because, again, information should be free. All information should be free. And knowledge is power. So, if you are definitely, looking to find some free fabric, and not just find free fabric because you want free fabric, but this also helps. This stuff was going to be trashed in a landfill somewhere. Waste. Just waste. And I keep thinking about it. I literally think about landfills full of just stuff that people can use. So it's not just getting free fabric, say that 10 times fast. It's not just about getting the free fabric just to get it, so because it's free, but it helps the waste. It's not going to be going to a landfill somewhere and ruining our environment even more. So I think it's important. It's something that we can contribute back to our earth. So if you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the comment section. Let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video and will take this journey with me. I will soon, probably not really soon, but as soon as possible, because but I'm going to start making the purses and things of that nature for so I can start selling them, because I mean, why not take some free fabric, and then you can sell it at a cheaper price, because you're not having to get the money back for buying the fabric. So allow people to buy your products at a more fair price, because you're not having to try to reap up that cost. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I will be having some more videos up so you can see what the outcome is. And please check out the other YouTubers' channel. Like I said, I want to give credit where credit is due. This is not something I made up myself, or I found out. It was me getting information from someone else, and I'm big on that. I'm not going to take credit from anybody else. I want them to have the credit. And I don't know if she explained where she got it from, but it might have been something that she came up on her own. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.